One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Boise, Idaho, and Albertson Stadium, home of the Boise State Broncos. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, a group with a lot to prove here today. Taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Boise State Broncos. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Boise State's offense takes the field. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can... on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And that's the first sack of the day, but I'll tell you what, this team's been doing it so far throughout the season. They're in the top 10 in sacks for a reason. They pin their ears back, and they get after quarterbacks.
The Broncos have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Out of the gun, the inside give. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Guys, let's take just a minute and talk about Boise State. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top 2 teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So if you're sitting, obviously, at the top like these teams are, the head-to-head this day will really matter down the road.
Yeah, this was a game we circled way back in the preseason, expecting these 2 teams to be as good as they are, and now we get to find out who's the best. In conference, both these teams relishing this opportunity to show not only their opponent, but the rest of the conference who the top dog is.
Looking to throw, it's Dotson. Right down the middle. Got him downfield. Brought down at the 21-yard line, a 15-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now. And the Broncos look to keep this drive humming. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he's stopped at the 18. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Off play action. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Buying some time as he moves left. Turning it on! Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. The Broncos didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown Broncos! The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone.
You love as a head coach to watch your offense take the field and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive, cap it off with a touchdown.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And Jesse, this offense is built around a guy who could be a generational talent at wide receiver.
This offense is explosive. Of that guy. He can take routine catches and turn them into long touchdowns. He can take the top off of a defense. They're going to throw his way early and often in this game, Dave.
And I can tell you already, the defensive coordinator is not enjoying his life. Like every...
Coming out aggressively. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line.
Well, I'll tell you, there are a lot of coordinators out there that would want to set up the shot, especially on the first play of the drive, maybe run the ball, and then a few plays later go play action, make it look the same before shooting it downfield. They just did it right away on first down, first play of the drive. If you get the matchup, take the shot. And that's exactly what happened. Nice job.
Exploded for a huge chunk of yards on that last one. They'll try to do it again here, 1st and 10 from the 33. Not much there on the run. He gets 1 to the 31. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Steps away to find some room. He'll get rid of it. Complete to the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Down to the 12-yard line. It's 1st down.
That QB is absolutely going to buy all the hog mollies up front of steak dinner tonight. My goodness, when you have that much time in the pocket, I think I could be successful. And I don't even like quarterbacks who want to play quarterback.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Using his legs, it's Diggs. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
You just need more from your offensive line. 2nd and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up 3rd down, and this offensive line is going to have to play a lot better here.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the 4th down.
Couldn't find his man, and they'll give up the football on downs. This offense is stuck way back in its own end of the field. Power football with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking downfield, it's Dotson. The heat got to him, and he just sort of froze and got tackled in the end zone for a safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
Oh, what a move. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. He might want another play. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Kamara. They stop him just a link or two short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. We've reached the end of the period. Boise State has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. And they'll come to the line just needing a few chain links for a first down. They go to the draw. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Off the play fake. Buys a little time with his feet. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Lincoln. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. Really want to try to pick up at least half of the yardage needed on 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield. It's Diggs. Just leaves him grabbing air as he gets down to the 35.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Wants to throw again. Here comes the heat. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. The blue turf rumbling on this third down attempt as the Bronco fans exhort the D. Fires to the wideout. Another incompletion on third down.
Yeah, and third and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. And he's got it from 57. What a beauty. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Interesting matchup this week in the Big 12 today. In fact, they're all interesting this season. Baylor is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Robert Griffin III, and they are right back in this. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to UCF. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about in this one, the Big 12, or anywhere else in college football.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He's going to throw deep right side. He holds it in, and nobody's close. Touchdown, Boise State. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house. Well, I'm not sure who was closer to the receiver there, the defensive backs or us here in the booth.
That was great execution on offense. Receiver wins the route one-on-one, shows off his speed, gets himself wide open. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that one. Nice job.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One way, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Here's the handoff. At the 35, he's loose. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Kamara. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Gets it past the marker. Breaks into the open. He's up to 55 yards on the ground as he gets closer and closer to that magical 1,000-yard mark for the season. They'll give it to him again. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. First snap in the red zone on this drive. Making side adjustments here. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. And the defense sold out to stop the run, and they do here on first down. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Trying to surge it in. Saunters into the end zone for a touchdown.
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing. I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Pulls it fired complete. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. To throw, it's Dotson. Pressure coming. It's complete. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. They'll immediately call timeout. And the Broncos with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Second down, he'll throw it. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Broncos will bring the punt team onto the field. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Just needs a crack to get a return. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. On the run, it's Diggs. So runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Trying play action. The throw. He'll fire back across his body, and it's intercepted. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half. To the air, it's Dotson. He's going to let one fly down the middle. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that Smurf turf, sign me up for another half in Boise. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Albertson Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. And the Broncos will boot it away to start the second half. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Now on 2nd down. Back to pass. With the catch, it's Diggs. At the 35, he's open. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Kamara. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
When you play zone coverage, and you got a wide receiver that's a beast, it becomes very, very difficult. Got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
Looking for a gap. It's Diggs. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. Looking to fire. Grabbed behind the line. It's Diggs. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
He has 89 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. Oh, they're after him. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag.
Intentional grounding.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Quarterback making adjustments. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He's got an open man. Pulls it in and runs into the end zone for a touchdown.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there on that touchdown ball.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. They'll move the tight end. Off play action on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. He'll pull it on the read. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
Now the play fake. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright, and you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Broncos line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Starts the drive trying to go up top. Finds the tight end. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, 2nd and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's 3rd down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball, I can go do this. It's never a good feeling for the running back in that situation.
They cross midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. He'll try the left side. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Wants to go up top. Grab near the marker. It's Kamara. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. The give out of the gun. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. This offense could not have executed in this situation any better, just draining some time off the clock. Finds his man. It's Kamara. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Holding.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Ready to fire from the pistol. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2, 3, and 4-yard gains in the 1st and 2nd quarter, they become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Scanning the field, it's Dotson. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Zings it complete to the right. He got it out to the 34-yard line. Not enough for the first down. Let's see if they punt it away. And the Broncos will call on their punt team. No fair catches here, looking for room. And the returner will be knocked down. And now this offense will take the field again. From the gun, they'll try the middle.
Play callers love it offensively when you can run the football when the other team knows you're going to do it. That is called imposing your will. And here in the 4th quarter, with the lead, very first play of the drive, you break off a nice run. He might just call the exact same play right again here.
This Boise State crowd bringing the noise. It's deafening here on 3rd down. Might be calling a hot route. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And here comes the punt team. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. To the air, it's Dotson. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Listen, I would get rid of that thing fast, too, if I've been sacked that many times today. They're coming every angle. Everybody's coming. They've got to me the whole day. Can somebody please get my back?
Finds this big tight end. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Broncos will try to pin them back with the punt. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. If you're the defensive coordinator, no time to worry about bust. You have to sell out to get the ball back. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Didn't get a whole lot of room to run. He picked up 1 or 2. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Caught near the sticks. It's Ford. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. I'd expect we're going to get another dose of the running game at this point, even though it's 2nd and 11. The play action fake. Unloads to the wideout. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
And you see the dagger concept so much in pro football, in college football, and they're trying to run a guy deep to take that safety with him, pull him out of the way, and then kind of throw it right underneath that vacated area where he's at. Unsuccessfully, but that's what they were trying to accomplish on that play.
They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. Looks like the offense will just take a knee. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know when